In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to embed HTML in Notion. Open Notion, and make sure you're already signed in so you land on your main dashboard. This is the workspace where you'll create a page and add either an embed or an HTML code block depending on what you need. Once you're on the dashboard, look to the left sidebar and click the plus button for Add a Page. This will open a brand new page in your workspace. At the top of the new page, type Custom HTML Embed as the title, then press Enter. Now you have a clean page where you can place your embedded content. From here, there are two common ways to work with HTML in Notion. The first is embedding content using a shareable embed link. The second is adding raw HTML into a code block for display and syntax highlighting. I'll walk you through both, starting with the embed option. Inside the empty page, type /embed and choose the embed block from the list. Notion will give you a field where you can paste a link. Before pasting anything, switch over to the app or service where your content lives. For example, if you're using a design board, whiteboard, or another web tool that supports embedding, open that app first and look for its sharing options. In many apps, you'll find a Share button, and inside that menu, there may be an option for Embed or Copy Embed Link. Use that option to copy the embeddable link, not any private credentials or account details. Now go back to Notion and paste that link into the embed block, then click Embed Link. Notion will try to render that content directly on the page. If the service supports embedding properly, you should see the content appear right inside your Notion page instead of just showing a plain link. This is the best method when you want interactive content or a live preview from another platform. If your goal is different and you want to show HTML code itself rather than render external content, use a code block instead. On the page, type /code and select the code block. Then return to the app, editor, or file where your HTML is stored, copy the HTML code, and come back to Notion. Paste the code directly into the block. After pasting, move to the top right area of the code block and open the language dropdown. Change the language to HTML. This won't make Notion run the HTML as a live web page, but it will format the code with proper syntax highlighting so it's much easier to read. That makes it useful for documentation, examples, snippets, and teaching materials. If you're working with larger embedded widgets or wider content, there's one more adjustment that helps a lot. Go to the top right of the page and click the three-dot menu. In that menu, turn on full width. This gives your page more horizontal space, which can make embedded content display better, especially if the widget feels cramped in the default page layout. At this point, you've completed the core process. You've either embedded content using an embed link or displayed HTML clearly inside a code block. If you need to add more than one item, just repeat the same process on the same page. You can insert another embed block for another external item, or another code block for more HTML snippets. Everything stays saved in your current Notion account automatically, so once it appears on the page, you can organize it however you like. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. A quick thing to remember is that Notion does not fully execute raw HTML the way a browser would. So if you paste HTML into a code block, it's mainly for display, editing reference, or sharing code with others. If you want something to appear visually inside the page, it will usually need a proper embed link from a supported external service. That distinction is important because it helps you choose the right method right away, instead of wondering why pasted HTML code isn't turning into a live widget. You can also tidy up the page by adding headings, spacing, or short labels above each embed or code block, so it's easier to navigate later. This is especially useful if you're collecting several widgets or HTML samples in one place. And if one embed doesn't display correctly, check whether the third-party app actually supports public embedding, and whether you copied the correct embed link. That's basically it. You successfully embedded HTML-related content in Notion by using either the embed block for rendered content or the code block for raw HTML. Try it now on a fresh page, and once you do it once, the process becomes very quick and easy. Congratulations, and you're all set.